That moon card energy is so strong, very influenced by the moon. This is you, Pisces, here. And to allow yourself that, which is to trust yourself, something we've already talked in quite detail about. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition here on the past and where you want to go. That last one going down here, making that an 8, making that an action to move forward and grow together here with that house. With the Ace of Cups, for some of you that's marriage or past marriage with your person. For some of you it's a totally new start, growing together here, being totally honest about what it is you want here in the future. Again, we see more of that moon card energy with the wolf and the dog, the blindfold here, even the sun card, guys. Wow. And that Three of Cups energy here, the love between you. As we said, here we see the reunion wreath. I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I've ever had, River, Joni Mitchell. Woo, guys, this is intense. That they kind of want to surprise you, like shock you and say, look, I can be that, I can do that. This goes very deep. I am waking up. That's your person here. I'm putting that with the Hermit energy. It's kind of like, hurry up. Hi, Pisces. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. And hello and welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you for being here. Very happy you have joined us. All right, so cutting the deck here, getting ready to do our first, well, on-camera shuffle. Everything is always shuffled and ready to go, guys. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. We also have the Six of Wands, more Leo energy. Looks like somebody is trying to get the courage to write you, to come to you. Can also be you receive this message via, gosh, it can be anything really, text, social media, yeah, same thing, SMS, as we say here in Austria. Let's see what's going on, but they're really trying to work it up here, guys. Also, see that infinity symbol. Well, twin flame soulmate energy, but more importantly, I want to tell you one of those loves needing some balance here, guys. What happened in this connection, Pisces? Let's get into your reading. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Also, hello, cross-watchers. You can be here cross-watching for a Pisces in your life and resonate that way. Can also be, look, wanting to show itself as well. 10 of Cups here, guys, and the 8 of Pentacles. First of all, we have Virgo energy here. We have you, Pisces, right here in this 10 of Cups. Somebody's wanting to work on this partnership, which we already saw is a forever kind of love going all the way here. Work on this commitment. Boy, let's see if these come back, but they are wanting to be seen here already. Okay, let me continue. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and also cross watchers. You can be here watching for a Pisces and realize the reading is for you. If that happens, go with the flow. It is meant to be. Now, I also want to tell you, somebody, oftentimes people ask me, well, gosh, you mentioned, for example, you mentioned Cancer so much. There we go. Cancer is here. Sometimes some signs do kind of step up. The energies can be stronger, almost like, if you imagine, sort of in line. If you do not hear your person's sign, don't worry. It doesn't mean they are not coming through. Some energies are just coming through, maybe a little forcefully, I want to say. And this is a general reading. Times it can feel like a private reading, can also be there are specific messages for you in specific decks. I got a little extra one in there, so keep that in mind. Take what is yours, Pisces and cross watchers, and throw away the rest. The last couple things I want to say to you is I do have playlists down below. All of March is there. We're getting into April now. If you want to cross-watch for your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as your persons, they are all there. as well as a link for my first of many to come giveaways if you want to check that out for winning tarot and oracle cards. The last thing I want to say to you is please remember, Pisces, cross watchers, this is not a prediction. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can and do change. So please keep that in mind in your reading today. Please don't make any life-changing decisions based on your reading. Now, today we are looking at Naked Heart Tarot. This is, after all, your love tarot, tarot love reading. Also, Naked Heart Antiquities of Magic oracle cards for your oracle portion of the reading. And as always, here at the Tarot Closet, we have custom channeled love messages and custom channeled song messages. We will be looking at some numbers and letters at the end of the reading, as well as a meditation affirmation at the very end. So hopefully you are still here. Let's get going, okay? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. We thank you for your guidance today for our Pisces and anyone who has arrived here and is seeking answers, looking for signs, messages, whatever messages, answers, signs you can bring them today. We would be most grateful. We thank you. Okay, sticking to my hand. Your very first card, wanting to come down. Interestingly enough, the way that just came down is telling me that that does belong in your overall energy, Pisces. This is the Empress card here. Right off the bat, some of you, well, there might be pregnancies involved. That is definitely not for everyone. Can also be that you are already a parent. Your person is a parent. It's something you talked about that could also have to do with this, well, imbalance, maybe disagreements about what it is you want here, guys. But this is a very beautiful overall energy here for you, Pisces. Let's see what else is in store. This is sticking its way out. We have the Hermit energy. This is Virgo. Okay, somebody is really going within. And interestingly, we saw the Eight of Pentacles. We saw the Ten of Cups. What else did we see? The Strength card, that is it. We saw the Strength card as well as the Six of Wands. I do think your person has been in this Hermit energy, guys, this Virgo energy, really trying to figure out which direction to go. I also want to say to you, you're wanting everything, Pisces. You are a very beautiful sign, very much, as we know, associated with emotions, but also home and nurturing and giving to other people. For a lot of you, you have wanted that with your person. You may have had it with your person. Something may have been interrupted, or it was something that you couldn't agree on here. But this Hermit card energy also, if you see here, somebody is a turtle. Kind of slow here with that offer. There is a key hanging from the owl. Well, the key is kind of feeling open, opening things up here. Maybe there are things your person needs to talk about, you need to hear. I really think it's about your future together. It looks like that they're coming out of that and figuring it out. And I am feeling very strongly that you already know, Pisces, and that is part of this disconnect. But let's continue to see. Look, these are sticking out. When that happens, they want to be in the reading. All right, we have the Queen of Wands here, right in your second placement. This is your love placement. This is Aries energy. Pisces, you do also come through. Yeah, here's a couple of things going on here. The second placement can be all you, can be all your person, can be a mix. I'm feeling you both come through. Not only is your person not letting you go, that is the energy of love. That is about the two of you here. It's a little fox, so we do have that sort of sneaky energy of the fox, you guys. Your person has been, I think, asking for time, or you've been giving your person time and space. However, I do think they've been kind of keeping an eye on you, but I will tell you they have not let you go. As we can see, it does feel like they're getting ready here to come. And let's see what this other card is. Yeah, look, another thing I want to say to you, Cancer, this person had a very big wake-up call. Very big wake-up call. That is this energy here, guys. This is the Judgment card. This does come to a 2. This is a very strong twin flame soulmate energy connection. I want to tell you they're very different things. Also, if you're not on the twin flame journey, let that go. That is not for you, but I do acknowledge my twin flames here. Your person really is figuring things out. It's so interesting. This is also a very similar energy, guys. And some of you might have Cancer and Taurus also in your chart here, but there is an energy of you knowing what you want, but your person coming sort of to a realization here of what they want to. And it could have been also some of what they were offering and then went back on that promise. Okay, so we have a couple here. This is sticking out, and look, yeah, this is the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. There again, coupled with that Empress card, it can be that there are babies or pregnancies involved. I don't generally go into that here on YouTube. That is something for some of you if you are needing that. This is also very, very much about the relationship, picking up where you left off, taking it to new levels, maybe even starting over. However, we do see the Empress here. It's all about the heart chakra. Also here, you know what you want. Your person is figuring that out, and it's a tree, guys. This is the tree, the roots, they go deep. This is a very deep connection, Pisces, and you are here. Obviously, you are here in the Ace of Cups. You see this octopus wrapping around. That is the Gaia energy. That is more of that nurturing energy we felt from the very get-go of the reading. And I do feel for some of you that this imbalance that I'm feeling may have been you, Pisces, giving a little more than your person. Part of that imbalance. Also being willing to let them have time to figure it out. There's a few things going on here. Your person wanting to come with an offer. Now, when I say proposal, it's very strong in the Ace of Cups that yes, it can be marriage, can also be a new start, can be something new. Again, there really can be new children involved somehow, or wishes for them, because I also feel that big wish from a lot of you, and that you're kind of waiting. You've been waiting. It will be interesting to see what is coming down, but I am seeing the Nine of Cups here. It's a very emotional connection. The other thing I want to tell you about babies, for me, when the reference of babies, or I see babies or children, can also be about that new beginning. This is a validation for me and for you here. Your person is wanting to. It has been quite slow. You're still there. And I do feel that there is a wake-up call from your person, but I also think for you, Pisces, you are trying to, here, you're also very deep in thought as we go into come out. We're sort of in still the worm moon and coming into a new moon cycle and just a whole new energy. We are now, guys, in the year of the water tiger as well. A lot of new things going on here. A lot of birthing up above ground. A lot of underground growth. This is very much connecting energetically right now. Whenever you're watching this, this is when it's channeling. This is when you are meant to receive these messages. You're ready for things to be different, Pisces, with your person. I do feel like you've been waiting for a while, but I don't know how much longer you're going to wait. Some of you have been wanting this. When I say this, I mean the all the way proposal here, the marriage. The interesting thing here too is the octopus. That is Gaia energy, guys. So that can be, again, really strongly associated with children and babies in the literal sense, but also, as I said, this new start. And it's very deep. It's very deep. Octopuses live at the bottom here, guys, and they have 8 tentacles. I also want to tell you 8 arms. That is a lucky number. It's also a magical number. It's a very important number, and it's a number of movement and action here. It can be that your person has also been not going as deep as you've wanted them to, or as far as you wanted, as I said, and everything you discussed. For some of you, that is children or home. For some of you, that could even be moving to another place, getting animals. Whatever that was here, your person wasn't going. Your person was not digging in as far as you wanted. They're a little afraid of their emotions, I want to tell you, hanging on to it a little, but also hanging on to you. They're not gone. They've simply been in this hermit energy here. You see this owl. They have been Figuring it out, guys. Really, truly, this also combined here with the Judgment card in this wake-up energy. Now, they do have most of their body in, but they are looking straight on. And turtles, I have to say to you, there are land turtles, there are water turtles. Land turtles are slower than water turtles. And this, for me, is, well, this is the Hermit card, this is Virgo, this is Earth energy. This is a land turtle that we're seeing here. It's very connected to the heart. Your person knows. Here, with that key, they need to open up. They need to talk to you. You've been waiting for it. Your person is coming out of that, guys. They are coming into that. You are waiting, and this also could have a lot to do with your wait, that you say, are you coming in here or not? For whatever that new start or whatever that proposal is. As I said, it can go all the way. Can also be the new start. You're here waiting here at that. Are we going that far or not? When are you coming here? I've given you the time. I've given you the space because this is what I want. And this is your overall energy. Really wanted to be your overall energy. So I do see potential here in this partnership, but you both have to be on the same page here. And that is part of a connection with someone, is having, look, and this is just sticking out here, shared values, shared goals, shared vision of the future and of the present and how you're going to get there. If you're clashing with the person you want to be with, not wanting children and somebody else does and vice versa, well, that's not going to work. And it can be by the time somebody else comes around and decides, okay, that's what I want too, that somebody is gone in the connection here. Let's see what this is. Okay, it's the Seven of Swords. I wasn't expecting that, but that's how it is. This is Aquarius energy, yeah. And guys, if you look here, there are 2 swords. There are also 5 there. We know that your person has been, could still be there, is what I feel like here, conflicted on exactly what it is they want to do because they love you. This connection feels very deep, but what direction do they want to go? Swords are transactional. It is really, and it's a lot about kind of being more in the head and thinking a little less with the heart. And that is really here in this Virgo Hermit energy. The Virgos are very, we had the beginning of the warm moon in Virgo, and they can be very analytical and kind of list makers, and they want to do things right. If you go to a Virgo's workstation somehow, it's going to be pretty organized here. So your person also had a plan, but for some reason there is some conflict here, and I don't think that the balance was off. I don't think they were giving possibly as much as you, because you have a very, I want to say, a intuitive feel for what you want. It's not even just saying it and tensions and like manifesting it and saying, look, this is, you just are Pisces. You just feel it. That's part of who you are. And depending on your chart, that can tell us how you go about it. And I can't see your chart here, but you are a Pisces, or you're here watching this and this is meant for you. You go a little more with your heart. The Virgo goes a little more with their head here. There is this transactional quality that they want to offer to you. They want to offer you some clarity here. Maybe kind of say, hey, I'm still here. I'm just really trying to figure this out. And also here, guys, excuse me, with my voice here, with the Seven of Swords here, we see that your person did run off. Your person was a runner in this connection. It's quite scary. And whether that meant you were talking about going all the way here, or they know that, but they got sort of spooked. It could also be that there are other people involved in this connection, families or particular people that influence one or both of you, I have to say. And as well here, the Swords, guys, this is a lot of, well, you guys are very different, but you have a lot of things that are alike, and that's why it's so frustrating when you can't agree on something or you hit these conflicts here. There is a duality here, but there was and there is an imbalance in the energy of what you had, and it's part of why things disconnected here. Not being able to agree on that. Maybe your person was being a little bit wishy-washy, definitely kind of running away. Could there have been someone not telling the truth here because of it? Yeah, possibly. Somehow I do feel that you're still there, so that might come out here in the reading. Okay, let's get some more. There was one that was really wanting to come out. Yeah, there's the Chariot card, guys. Cancer and energy. Here's what I want to tell you. Look, it's very much what we feel. You guys, the two of you weren't able to agree on something. This is the Chariot card, Cancer and energy. This is about, well, things changing, also kind of being on a journey with someone. Could be physical. Something could have gone on, conversations while you were actually on, traveling or something with someone. But what I'm feeling here is this is about your journey with this person. This is about the love. And this particular energy here is you were not communicating very well. You weren't agreeing on something. You have one body and you have two heads here. Now, this is a horse, and for me, of course, this is representing some, well, there's unity here. We have to see that. This is there's a lot of power being held in here, and also it's showing me that it was difficult here. Your person is thinking a lot about that, guys, here in the Queen of Wands. Again, that is your energy, Pisces, Aries, excuse me, but also Pisces does come through. Your person, also here, but your person is figuring it out, is what I want to tell you. You guys weren't able to agree on something here. If one horse is telling their brain, which in turn moves whatever needs to be moved, the muscles, the movement here, which we see here in the Chariot card, to go left, and the other person here in this connection is saying go right, there's confusion. There's confusion about, well, what do you want? Which way do you want to go? Which direction here? I thought we agreed on it, is the things that I'm hearing now here, guys. We have wings on this horse. And I want to say this horse because this is one horse with two heads here. Now, for some of you, that is a validation of the twin flame journey. That is definitely not for everyone. This is about the past here, what has happened and what has brought you to where you are now. And what I want to say to you, there are things in life that we can control, and there are things that we can't. That is the connect between, well, things happening, fate, serendipity, our destiny, connecting with a choice, with free will, making a choice here. It's very strong here, guys, that there are some things you can change and there's some things you cannot. And I think that's where the confusion led. It could be something, a promise or things you talked about with your person that they didn't want to talk about. They changed their mind. They were putting it off. Maybe suddenly you realized, came to light where you were heading in your life and thought, this is what I want. I just know what I want. And somebody was spooked, but there is definitely some communication issues here. Definitely off balance is the other thing. If you're communicating a direction and the other head here, it sounds silly to say, is communicating to their brain to go in another direction, you're going to lose balance and fall down. And in order to get up, you're going to have to really communicate if you want to get up and continue on this journey, guys. This journey, which as we see here is a very guided connection. It's a very strong connection. That's why I don't feel anybody has left here. But who's going which direction has been sort of, well, there's an imbalance here. There's a really strong communication needing and to agree on what it is you want, where you're going here. And to be honest about it, that is also what we're seeing here with the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is coming out, wanting to be here. Look, it returned right underneath the Judgment card. Yeah, your person here having this wake-up call also. I do feel you here wanting to make a decision. And your person is really hoping that they haven't run out of time here, Pisces. There we go with that twin flame soulmate energy. The kind of love that goes really far. However, it will need balance here. Interestingly enough, here the Strength card, the Leo energy comes through. But we have the wings also here on the Lion, guys. You're really wanting a lot of air energy, interestingly. This is a Leo energy here. We have the wings attached. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius do come through. Also here with that butterfly. And really everywhere here, but very strong earth energy as well. Lots of water energy, very emotional here. You're really, really wanting to go all the way, and your person is having this wake-up call that they do too. But I also feel you here kind of on the verge, some of you, of leaving, saying, I know what I want. I know what I want. It is innate, I feel, for you. It's just something you know, and it could be that your person was maybe saying some things to you to kind of get you over to their side, so to speak, to win you over. And then when the reality hit them, said, wait, I'm not ready for this. So that is coming through very strong. And also here, there is a lot of love here, guys. And I also do feel, Pisces, you do take care of a lot of other people, and it is coming through here. You really need to take a look at yourself too and take care of yourself. I mean, that Empress energy comes through very strong. And while you're a Pisces, you are a nurturing person and also a great parent for some of you that are or wanting to be. Just a very natural connection to your emotions, sometimes very, like a Cancer, can be very emotional. You're a fish. You're swimming in the divine, and you're swimming in very emotional energy, vast amounts of emotional energy. However, when you disconnect from your intuition and your emotions, Pisces, that's where you flounder. Did you see that? Flounder the fish. If you are a fish out of water, that can be for you kind of like another land, this Virgo energy that I feel strong, and can be quite simply that energy. Not that your person is a Virgo. It can be, but it doesn't need to be. Of just being more in the head and thinking and being slow and being scared, but still being there. Having all the love there for you. When you go into that energy, you might flounder a little. You're used to being connected to your emotions. So it feels here that one of the things in this communication is somebody can come out of their head a little more and sort of, you know, they're kind of they're kind of looking ahead here, and you can't really turn their eyeballs around. But the communication, somebody coming a little more into their heart, a little less in their head. Somebody coming out a little bit of those emotions and heart and a little more into their head, and coming into that balance, guys, that duality here, the opposites. Opposites do attract, and opposites can also go all the way here, as we see with the Ace of Cups. But communication is needed. Communication is needed, and clear boundaries as well. And it could be for some of you too that you have placed kind of a timeline or why can't I think of that word? Giving your person an ultimatum. There it is. So that can also be something here that has been going on. This is get your last. This is sort of sticking to my hands. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see this, but I'm also not surprised here, guys. We have the Five of Swords. Here we had, the Seven of Swords, Gemini energy. I think I might have called this Aquarius energy. Gemini energy here, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting stuff going on, and can also be that there was something that happened between you. We do see the shark there, and the blue whale comes through quite a bit in this deck, which is a much more innocent energy. The shark the blue whale is not predatory. The shark is predatory. Doesn't mean that they are. Sometimes it can still be an accident, biting into a surfboard, that kind of thing. Can also be a little bit deliberate here. We do see the shark is looking a little bit side-eyed, maybe even knowing what they have done here. We see this sword coming up. There is some clarity there. I do feel like they know. You're both here in this energy, but again, that conflicting energy, and that's part of what I feel here. I want to get another card here to kind of counteract the overall energy here. As you know, usually in my readings, I do have the double swans. They're not gone. Just taking a little break here, guys. I just needed some change, but we are going to get another energy here I feel is needed. But the sword energy is coming from the conflict I feel within your person. Some of the stuff that your person just hasn't been entirely sure about here. And I do feel something for some of you might have happened here in this connection, as we see here in the Five of Swords. I don't think that's for everyone. I feel like it's more of a disagreement about the future here, but that can be the case for some of you. This wanting to come down. Camera dying there. The Three of Cups, Cancer and energy coming through. Yeah, this is about everything. It's about the friendship. It's about the love here. This is the water energy. And I want to tell you, those 3 cups are brimming here, look, with stars, with possibilities here, with hope for this to work. And dolphins, as we know, are not predators. I mean, they need to eat, but they're very, very innocent and very free and will, well, folklore, save drowning sailors. Yes, we know, play with dogs in the water here, this energy too. And this is what I want to say to you. It comes through very strong right underneath the Empress energy. This is really what you want with your person. Your person is there for it too, but I do feel like they've been needing to do some work here, and you both need to agree on it. And it could be also, guys, that's coming through here with that Heart of, that Heart of Wands, the Queen of Wands here. Is that you knowing here what you need, what you want to hear from your person. And as again, I do feel like for some of you that promise might have been, it might have been talked about and then maybe broken here. But look, your person also wants that. We see it here. And that's what I want to say, really, Pisces, that this is a lot of what is going on here. It's really centered around family you might already have, maybe combining families or those wishes. It really feels like this whole connection is very deep, and it can be that there's other involvement from people. Your person has an apology for you, and I feel that also here coming through with the Chariot card about the past, what has gone on. They want to start over here. I just wonder if some of you might be gone by the time they come around. We see that Three of Cups energy, and we also see that Ace of Cups, which can be, again, a proposal, but it can also simply be about that new start that you want, that your person wants. The Empress energy there is the overall energy. But, someone is slow. I feel it's your person. It can be you. Energies, it can be vice versa here. Has been really now being more honest with themselves than they have been. Really having some wake-up energy, and you too, which is partly why some of you might not wait. And that can be here, as you look down at your reading, Pisces, it can be that maybe there's somebody here that is coming into your life with a new offer. And for some of you, I do feel that pregnancy energy, but again, I really, really don't like to go there. Now, the energy isn't very, it's not collective and strong, but I can say to you also here, it can be that you're going to be meeting someone or coming back into contact with your person through a type of celebration here that is coming up. You see the dolphins here are all wearing wreaths. Those are a symbol for me of unity, coming together, also reunions. So it can be you're coming back together with your person at a particular event here. Can even be for some of you that this is going to involve being at a wedding. Can also be, well, a wedding here. But again, I have to say, no predictions, guys, so do not make any life-changing decisions here. But there is a strong wedding. I am seeing a wedding here, whether that's going to a wedding, future, or one that you had here. Very much. And it is coming down below the Empress card, which is telling me that this is also someone you've already been connected to in that way, whether you have gone this path already or you're really wanting to. The life force here, take forever love, going all the way is very strong, whether you had it or you want it, but that is part of the disconnect here that I'm feeling. Pisces, let's look at the Naked Heart, Antiquities of Magic Oracle cards. Yeah, look, there is that snail. Persistence. Here's what I want to say to you. It's also the pace here. This is a slower turtle than the water turtle. We know your person here is kind of waking up here. And persistence with a snail, I have to tell you, what I'm feeling here in this particular energy is you can get there. You can get there. It's sort of slow and deliberate. That is the thing. I do feel that energy here coming from you. very much. That might also have been kind of scary for somebody here in this connection, because I am feeling the energy here. It could also be coming from your person, but I think that's you, Pisces, of being persistent in what it is that you're wanting here. And you're feeling, for a lot of you, I feel like you have a very spiritual, deep call to your person. For some of you, that is, well, that does come through, I have to say, that energy of fate. How you met your person, how you came together, how you felt drawn together, but that intersection between fate and choice there of changing what you can and letting go of what you can't change. There are some things we can let go, and there are some, there are some things we can change, and there are other things we can't, and that requires us to go with the flow, let go, let God. That feeling comes through very strong. So if you are determined to wait for this person here, that long haul wait, that is what I feel. A snail will eventually get to where they're going, and you'll be amazed if you look at their little slime trail. It can go up under, can go places you can't imagine, and the distance that they travel is, wow. They can also go under the ground. I want to say they can stay there for, is it 3 years? It's incredible. There's a lot of endurance. So I do feel also that's coming through, that you've been waiting a long time for your person, because there is a instinctual feel to this connection for you. And I do think there is for your person, but can be that they're maybe a little younger, a little less experienced. Somehow that won't be for everybody, or maybe even the opposite, and that Emperor energy, that Aries energy coming through of being more experienced. So being scared of it in that sense. Okay, these both just flew down. Wanting to, oh, there's 3 here. Now that is the most I will take. For me, that is divine timing here. Yeah, and you've been waiting for a while here. Like I said, look, there is the home, familiarity. Definitely, I don't really need to say very much here, Pisces. That is tied to you. That is tied to the reading. And I point to the Empress because I do feel that energy here in this reading, guys. Look here. It's kind of, well, everything here. We see that turtle pace. We see this Empress card. Overall energy really can just grow. Anything here can be around families as well. There's something you may not be letting go, but I think that might be your person. We have that home card. There is a very strong connection to the home for you, Pisces, in your reading today. Now, that can also be telling us the connection to your person, the familiarity, how you feel at home with your person. There is a light on up here. It's a little darker here down below. And as we've been talking about in your reading today, that I do feel that it's about this communication or this imbalance, this possibly falling over because we're going in different directions, although you have to go in the same direction. And whether that decision is to go, to not continue, or to continue, there's communication desperately here about where you were, what you want in the future. That really needs to happen. And we see that here with the house card. Yeah, and I'm putting it here with you also. I feel some of you on the verge of going, and that Ace of Cups there, which can be, as we know, a marriage proposal or a proposal to start over. And again, it looks pretty good, Pisces. If you guys can come to this agreement and get over some stuff that happened here that needs to be talked about, I do feel you not letting that go as well. Things can grow. The Empress can grow anything here, guys. This is all coming from the heart as well. But there's some communication here and some healing, some forgiveness, and some work, some cleaning things up and talking about things here. These were the other 2 cards here. We have the Wolf and the Sun. Yeah, really about new beginnings here, guys. Look at that vitality of really, really new start in the Sun card. Also really wanting it to work. I think you really want it to work, Pisces. But there is, I wouldn't say a stipulation, but it does feel like you're very particular. You know what you want, and I think your person thought they knew, or were just agreeing to agree because they felt the pull to you as well, and that's part of the disconnect here. But your person's here, you are here, and this is your person here, guys. The Moon card does come through here. I don't know if you can see this wolf here, and it's kind of hard to read, but it says, instinct. I do think that you have been trusting your instinct here. I think your person wasn't, and that's partly why. They kind of ran away. We see here physically, or also it can be emotionally, because we see in the Ace of Cups, the octopus, which can go very, very deep here. Your person needing to trust their instinct. You as well. I think that you do. I think you know what you want, Pisces. But again, some of you do need to hear that. Trust yourself. Trust your instinct. Your gut instincts are your guardian angels. Your intuition, that's you. Always trust your intuition, guys. Have you ever noticed that when you are, I want to put this here, when you are driving along and feeling like you should take a particular route and you don't, and you realize after you're stuck in traffic for hours? It's different than impulsivity, where you make a decision kind of blindly, which can sometimes be part of the Fool card energy. I mean, more of you just know. You just know, and you do kind of have to act fast sometimes, but whether you're going to choose your instinct or maybe somebody else's, that's what I want to say to you. For example, you could be in a car with someone and they say, no, 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 keep going. But your instinct says, no, you have to go off here. Trust your gut instinct, you guys. Trust yourself. That's what I want to say to you. Okay. All right, interesting here. Yeah, now energetic movement, the snake, can be right off the bat. I can hear some of you, yeah. It can be that something had gone on here, but also this is representing shedding, guys. What happens for me when you see a snake, it can be what you think, but it can also be really, really quickly here, which I do feel like your person is changing a lot, but also you kind of deciding what direction you want to go, as we just talked about with my analogy of being in the car there. But there is some changing, some transforming of this partnership. And we also see that right there in the Judgment card. And a lot of it does come down to your person, I feel, because I do feel like you've already been clear about what it is that you want. And if you're not, you need to go into that Hermit card energy here, guys. And that's a direct message for some of you, if you want to grow the kind of life that you want, okay? Here, I'm putting them back. It was too many. Okay, this is yours. Yeah, blindfold, very interesting, not seen. This is very strongly attached to the wolf here, guys. This feeling of something, being afraid to look at something that you also kind of know. So for some of you, that is going to mean maybe there is a new start here, or something that happened here. Maybe it's something that you haven't really talked about, or it's very strong, you guys. It's very, very strong to take this blindfold off to see what you need to see, that some of you maybe have not wanted to see here. Also, it does come through some more of that, interestingly, but that Eight of Swords here energy does come through quite a bit. And also just feeling like you're, I want to say, kind of a little bit also of that Eight of Swords, guys, that Gemini energy of just not, you've been waiting and maybe not just waiting for your person, because there's maybe for some of you, they're here in this energy and they want it, but they might still not be able to come and offer you what you want. So that's what I want to say here about the blindfold. I do feel that you have your blindfold off. I feel like your person has taken their blindfold off, but for some of you, it can be that there's still some fear here in that. Maybe you have, for some of you too, I want to say it does come through that it may be that you kind of already know what they're capable of doing and what they're not, and you just aren't really wanting to. For you, that's coming through, guys, that courage as well with the Leo strength card here of maybe moving on. This has been a long connection for a lot of you. For some of you, maybe not chronologically, but the connection was very deep. And you know, feeling like this is your person you're going forever with, forever. You're going on a long journey with, I want to say, on love. This is the person you wanted it. Some of you still want it all. What I'm saying here is I feel like that is just not the collective. That's not for everyone. Okay, we're going to get one more here. Actually, yeah, that's too many, but this is yours. Yeah, look, there's the dog, there's the wolf. Interesting. And, you know, the moonlight is, the moon is just a reflection of the light from the sun. So the moon card is very much here. Oh, wait, look. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, prosperity here. Okay, I have to say this. So pomegranate, we know these are on the High Priestess card. There is a really strong message here for you to trust yourself, Pisces. You've always done that. You have very strong intuition, but sometimes your beautiful emotions can cloud that. If you flop out and you're a floundering fish, you're not in that energy, or you're in too much emotional energy, not stepping back. Some of you do need to go into that hermit energy here, guys, and really trust yourself at what it is you want. That is a pretty direct message. I wasn't expecting to see that. And what I wanted to say here is that the moon card is very strongly here. It has been, the emotions have not aligned for both of you. We know that. It's been an emotional journey. Your person has been afraid. There is something they need to look at within themselves, but also for you to look at what it is you want, really what it is you want, and how much you're willing to, how long you're willing to wait, and also how much work you're wanting to do is what I want to tell you here. Really strong moon card energy, Pisces, and that's you. As we know in the moon card, you are coming through. Also, Gemini and Cancer here. The other thing I want to tell you guys is this is, well, it's super strong. We already know about trusting your intuition, but it can also be about some things that, some issues, kind of unseen things that, yeah, that need to be looked at, or you haven't wanted to look at, that you're going to need to look at if you guys are going to go all the way here, especially. And we see that with the blindfold. It's sort of like, there's the moon card. And even putting the sun down here, as I said, the moon is a reflection of the light from the sun. They're symbiotic. You can't have one without the other. So, okay, guys, we are going to get one more, and then we're going to move on to the love messages. Look what just came down. Okay, do I need to say any more? This moon card, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Boy, did this take a turn, didn't it, here in your reading. This is very strong here, guys. Look at that towering down. If you see here, there's 3, then there's 4, there's 7. That is about your person and things that have gone on and agreements made, promises broken. What happened? You're really thinking about that now. And what happened? There it is. There is the tree. It's not completely fallen down. There is chance for this regrowth. There really is. But you guys are going to have to deal with some stuff for sure. Some rebalancing, some way better communication here, guys. And giving and taking that equal thing, because I feel like somebody here, I do think it's you, Pisces, can be a cross-watcher, can be you, it can be vice versa, but somebody was giving a lot more than the other one. If you guys are going to grow together, grow a life together, or pick up and grow, continue growing a life together, whatever that is, this tree is going to need to be righted up here. That moon card energy is so strong, very influenced by the moon. This is you, Pisces, here. And to allow yourself that, which is to trust yourself, something we've already talked in quite detail about. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition here on the past and where you want to go. That last one going down here, making that an 8, making that an action to move forward and grow together here with that house, with the Ace of Cups. For some of you, that's marriage or a past marriage with your person. For some of you, it's a totally new start, growing together here, being totally honest about what it is you want here in the future. Again, we see more of that moon card energy with the wolf and the dog, the blindfold here, even the sun card, guys. Wow. And that 3 of Cups energy here, the love between you. As we said, here we see the reunion wreaths. I think it's something you both want, but there's going to be a lot of there's going to be some work here, guys. And one of the stronger things here that I see is communicating here, so that if you do fall over because you're not communicating and agreeing on the direction you're going, and there's an imbalance and the horse goes down, that you can communicate to get back up here. A lot of communication. I would say that's the key here, Pisces. And some work to be done. Okay, we're going to move on here now to love messages. And that's very, very intense, Pisces, I have to say. Okay, we're going to, just took a look. It's very messy. Excuse me, guys. That happens sometimes. I try. I do. Channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person, Pisces. We got 2 coming down. If you feel you're sending them, then that's how it resonates for you. My stomach drops when I wake and realize you are still gone. Who is sending that? Now that can mean physically, but it can also mean just together, talking, just being in each other's lives. Someday I am coming for you. Okay, interesting. I did feel quite early on that your person is kind of keeping an eye and has been in this hermit energy, reflecting on a lot of things that have gone on. I almost feel like but is that what you want? Okay, maybe some of you too are a little stuck in the idea of what you want, and you're coming to some realizations that it might be with someone else. It's not for everyone. There is potential here, you guys, big time. There is love as well. And I see I see a future here, but there's a lot of work to be done. This is sticking off. Yeah, look, I spy on you energy. As I said here with that, excuse me, if you can see the Heart of Wands, that is the Queen of Wands. It's not the Page of Swords, but I don't know, it just is coming through. They're definitely watching you here. And we know that with the spying here going on, it can also be coming down for some of you. No, that was, I don't know why they put themselves back. I wish I could come and take you away. Yeah, interesting. Can also be that some of this influence that I feel is kind of keeping you guys apart, other people. It's not going to be for everyone. That is just a particular message that came through. These are yours, and this is also coming off. And there's, wow, guys, so you just keep, I was a complete jerk. Yeah, I need to put that there. Songs are constantly being played that remind me of you. That is a very strong connection to music. Can be some of you came together in that way as well, but it can also be there's something here, whether it's a wedding that your past wedding, a wedding that you're going to, or a potential wedding. It's not for everybody here, but with the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, going on. Also that connection to music. I was stupid to let you go. As I said, some of you are maybe on the verge of going, and your person has been figuring that out. And as we felt in the beginning, it does feel like there's kind of a timer out. It can be an ultimatum. You are on my mind 24/7. Okay, guys, this is that wake-up call energy. Okay, these flipped right over. And, okay, it's 2. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. Look, come back to me. Coming here in the moon. Is that you, Pisces? Oh, that's my beautiful, intuitive, emotional Pisces. A lot of you too. Well, you're an empathic sign, I have to say that. So I don't think it's that you're maybe empathic. I think you are. But whether you are also in the spiritual world in the way of a light worker, that sort of thing, some of you, yes, very strongly. Really manifesting your person back, or just wanting them to be on the same page as you, because I feel like that's a big thing here. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. Okay, those are the last ones, and there are 3 there. That is my sign for divine timing. Not surprised by that. And let's take a look. I messed up so bad. Yeah, that goes here. At night I talk to you, hoping you receive my messages. That is the sign of telepathic messages, guys, between you. I do feel like you're also sending them and kind of out loud, Pisces. Some of you rumbling around saying, but why didn't you do this or that? Or I don't understand. Why did it change? I'm hearing that. That's for somebody out there. Please know you are perfect to me. Who's sending that? Okay. We're going to look at something to say song messages. This is messages through song from your person. Can also be your sending the messages. Can be a song of relevance between the 2 of you or relevance to you. Can also be a message within the song. And you receive that via a name, a location, a particular line, and can also be for you to listen to what that message is. Are they missing you? Are they feeling regretful? These things do come through in the song messages. And again, if you ever feel that you're sending it, then that's how it resonates for you, Pisces and cross watchers. And I'm a coward, but then again, so are you. And the lion's roar has me evading and hollering for you. And I never really know what to do. The lion's roar, first aid kit. Yeah, I think this is you, Pisces. It's Leo energy here, so double Leo, triple Leo energy, but that's the strength energy here. That is you talking out loud too to your person that's not there, just saying, yeah, but you said this and I said that. There is that conflict. I do feel that communication. That is like these two heads here of that horse saying, no, I said, let's go left. No, but you didn't say that. It's that, but you know, kind of where we expect people to read our minds, or then once we get in that, if you are in that energy, Pisces, I think you guys were, and you come out and you're that floundering fish and it's really jolting and you don't know what to do. It's kind of like, I don't belong here. But you know, for whatever reason, but it does feel like that, the communication, just actual communications about things, but also about the future here, guys. Yeah, and I feel like it's you kind of a little bit of telling your person off, I have to say here. First aid kit too. I do think that this is something that can be fixed for some of you here, not just with a, hey, let's go get married, but with a lot of work, with communication in mind, whatever that is. And I do feel like it's about agreements, about the big picture, about where things are going here. And if you can't, then you will know. Then you trust yourself. Go in that moon energy. It's you, Pisces. Trust yourself and your intuition about the direction you want to go, about what you really want in your life. And can you guys align? Is that going to be aligned? You, all I want is you. All I want is you. All I want is you, you too. Who is sending that? I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I've ever had. River, Joni Mitchell. Woo, guys, this is intense. Yeah, I do think your person here is, like I said early on, I did feel a lot of apologetic and regretful behavior. And some of you, some of you may have made an ultimatum. You may even be kind of already 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I do see the Temperance card for some of you. That's Sagittarius energy, by the way, and trying to get back into that energy for you and balance yourself out as well. That's what you're doing. Just trying to figure out what you want to do, guys, that change. Your person is, I want to say checking up, wondering if you're still there. I think you are, but it might be that you won't be if you can't come to an agreement here. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Falling slowly, Glenn Hansard, Marketa Irglova. Yeah. Like I said, for some of you, it can be a little bit of a energy here. Not that somebody is younger, maybe. Maybe just, some immature behavior here, or something really impulsive too. That was kind of a reaction to, some of the conflict about what it is you want in the future. I'll wake you from slumber. You fall so hard. Twin, we're in flames. We've gone too far. Twin flame Nora Jones. Yeah, guys, it's not going to be for everyone. I know not everyone is on a twin flame journey. If you're not, please let that go. This is here, so of course I'm going to acknowledge it here. And that's a whole nother thing, guys. All right, these are the last two, and we'll give them a last chance. And I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. Then magnificently we will float into the mystic Van Morrison. That is that energy of your person here, guys. Also that Hermit energy. And it does feel with this Ace of Cups that they kind of want to surprise you, like shock you and say, look, I can be that, I can do that. This goes very deep. It's very emotional for you, Pisces. It's been very, very emotional here. Your person also has these grandiose plans sometimes. As I said, it does feel like that was something earlier on that may have changed, that may have been part of what has changed here. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Falling slowly, Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova. Here, guys, that familiarity. Yeah, you guys, for some of you, you've been together a really long time. And again, for those of you that haven't been, there is a familiarity to this connection. You are missing each other, but I feel, Pisces, that you have a much clearer view of how far you want to go here. Gosh, you guys, this sinking the camera there, getting closer to that end. For some of you, the time, it feels like a timing thing has been flipped over. And I do feel that that might be an ultimatum here. Gosh, you guys, and that could have also just physically involved a home. This is the last card. Oh no, we saw that come back to me. We're hearing the song messages. Last chance. Last chance. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you, Van Morrison? I feel like they haven't, and that's part of it. Interesting, your person really wanting to send that down. Okay, we're going to look at the tarot closet. Channeled love messages, Pisces. Direct messages to you from your person. If you feel you're sending them, then you go with what resonates for you. Okay, there are 3 here. Yeah, I do not take more than 3. Let's see what's going on. I will never give up on us. Interestingly, I almost feel like I hear that from some of you. My world changed when I met you. Yes, I know you love me. Who is sending that? Okay, this grabbed in my hand and this flew. We will be together again someday. I was scared. I do feel a lot of that, guys. When that came down, I felt this Ace of Cups. This was stuff you guys talked about or you had. This is really all about that whole future, forever kind of love here, what you're wanting, what you wanted or still want to grow with your person. It's just very strong. And again, for some of you, I feel like if you're not getting that you're going to, oh, that was just dropping. You're going to find it elsewhere. I am waking up. That's your person here. I'm putting that with the Hermit energy. It's kind of like, hurry up. You have changed me for the better. Okay, there's 2 here. I'm always with you. I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, this is getting messy. Sorry, guys, that happens. I do realize you guys have been sending telepathic messages, excuse me, but I don't know if you realize that. That's what I wanted to say. Some of you do. So even when you're just talking to your person, going around, you're sending them those messages. I care too much what people think. That's definitely someone in this connection. I think it might be your person, but some of you too. A really strong influence from, can be family, guys. It was me, not you. Okay. Give me time. I think you have been. That is that Hermit energy we talked about with that much slower land turtle there. Kind of like for some of you too, it does come through of time for them to figure it out, what they want, or to grow up a little. Yeah, interesting. I just know that not everybody wants to wait. I do feel that that Ace of Cups is a big part of what you want. I could listen to your voice all day and night. There is a really strong musical connection here, but also just having a friendship and talking together, and you guys had big plans is what it feels like. Even if the big plans are what some would not see as, oh, I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to do this, can also be get a house together, get a dog together, whatever that is. Some of you, it is coming through just that message of running a business together. That's not for everyone. You are never far from my mind. Okay, we're going to give them a last chance. I'm waiting for the right time. That's going with the Hermit card. I dream of you. Okay, guys. We're going to get a meditation affirmation card. And what I'll do is I'll read you one side. Then I'm going to get your letters and numbers. We'll go through those. And then at the end, I'll read the other side. Wow, that was fast. There's actually 2 here. So that's how that goes. We will read 2 of them now. You were made for relationships. Yeah. Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. This is, this is not Pisces. This is not Pisces energy here, guys, but this is you in the reading for sure. For sure, I have to say to you. And in general, your reading is very much about that. You just family-oriented, excuse me, children, emotional, animals, that sort of thing. I want to read the other side. I'm going to read the other side, then we'll look at the other card. I will appreciate all people. I will overlook the tension and be friendly to someone who has ignored me. Interesting. Guys, I do feel that. Where did it go? But I do feel this coming through. Can be here. Can also be running into your person here. As I said, it's some type of celebration. It does feel very strong that it could be a wedding here or somebody that was involved in this connection. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to read one and then we'll read the other one at the end. From the soul's perspective, you are always safe. Nature is designed to uphold your well-being. Pisces. Going to get some numbers and letters. It can be angel numbers are coming through. Anniversaries, dates. Also, I want to tell you, with letters. Locations, initials, that sort of thing. All right, we have a 2. All right, we have 2 2s. Master number here, guys, 22. A lot about transition, and that's not surprising me, but also somebody wanting a second chance here. Second chances. Another master number. All right. This is a guided connection. We know that here. And trust your intuition. Trust your instincts, you guys. Also here with this 3-3, it really is about anything being possible. Anything's possible, Pisces. I feel that for you. It's very strong, and I feel like you're a lot here in that Queen of Wands energy too. Quite determined. Whether now, it's coming to this thing now. It's like we're either going to work all this out and be together, or I'm going to move on. And it does feel, guys, like it's been hard. I do want to say it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. There's a song by some friends called the Neilds, and they have a song called Easy People. And it's just, you're wanting that now. You're wanting to be in your life and have people that it's not so difficult, that you just are comfortable with. There's not a lot of conflict here. You're ready for that, Pisces. You're ready for that transformation. Okay, we have a 6. Look at another 6. This doesn't surprise me. It's a very strong message from, hi guys. Gosh, that was so frustrating. I put everything down and it wasn't recording. The camera kind of stopped and I restarted it. So I'm going to tell you, we have these 2 6s here. Really is about imbalance. If you're not communicating here about the direction you're going and working on communicating. It's really strong. This imbalance doesn't work. The horse will fall down here. And in order to get up, you have to coordinate. So that's a really strong message. Also a 7, 0, and a 3 came. Excuse me, guys. I thought it was recording. A U, a B, Y, E, 2 Y's actually. So there can be some questions here. A T and an I. There's another B. And I do feel here with these M's, it can be that there's food involved, whether it's through career or just a hobby here. And part of maybe for some of you, your connection, but I also, it's coming through for some of you, maybe you have twins or it's something you want or it's in your family. That's not for everybody. Okay, I'll let you screenshot that. And sorry about that. That was, I thought I was recording. We're going to read this other side, Pisces, and then that is the end of your reading. I wish you well, love and light. Thank you for being here and best wishes to you. The universe cherishes my existence. That is your affirmation, meditation for the reading for you. Take care, Pisces. I look forward to seeing you at your next reading.